Hi, my name is Youri Lansman. I just got back from a regional in Belgium, Westende, where I topped forts with Paleozoic. James or Hakuna Matata, he just messaged me if I could do a deck profile for you guys. Sorry for the shitty quality. I'm not a YouTuber, but here it comes. Paleozoic, 6 cards. So play 3 backjack. It's more consistent, of course, and the quick effects makes you last the grind game more. The tech of the day was Soldier Dragons. I know none of you probably ever heard of this card unless you play Speed Duel. But whenever your opponent activates a card or effect, you can chain this card to it to special summon a level 2 or lower dragon monster from the deck. This is a soft once per turn, so you can just use this effect, special summon a copy, but also Laundry Dragon Maid. Laundry Dragon Maid on summon just mills 3, and this is just that it's water doesn't really make any difference unless for one link in extra deck. But this is just a rank 2 engine, and we play a lot of defense, so this makes Animalakaris no Papinia very much easier. Uh, then we also play one tidying to reborn this. The field effect is more of like brick. It never came up. I withdrew it once and then I kind of bricked. So maybe gonna cut the trap because this was also old format. So I at the end of this the deck profile, I'm also gonna tell you what I'm gonna change going forward. For the spells, I played trap tunnelizing tune, triple desires, triple morganite, and run reasoning. I don't play the demise card of demise because pretty much conflicts with these guys. Uh, the rest is just pretty much stolen from Joshua Schmidt. But it works. It still works, and yeah, I wish I could have find like another card like reasoning. Yeah, of course, Monster Gate doesn't do the trick, but the traps, of course, you got to play the Paleozoic and a Paleozoic deck. Morella and the Ancoilia being the best ones. Canada is a Book of Moon and an interruption. Dynamistic is an interruption, and Illinois is an interruption. I like Illinois in this format and also upcoming format. So I was actually even debating with my friends on playing Dust Tornado, but that's maybe a little bit too weak. But we like it. We like the card as a discussion. Of course, rollback game one and maybe game two. This is like the best card in your deck, even though it's a hard break to draw. But you want to get this in the graveyard as soon as possible. Other cards are Needlebug Nest and Trap Trick for consistency. This is your best transactional rollback target because this also gives you a body. And also in the graveyard, if you copy it in the graveyard, you don't have the restriction of only summoning once, only activate one trap in the return. Feed Greeting with the Backjack, this is also consistency and also an interruption. So this is best of both worlds. Triple Waboku for defense, Rise to Full Height for defense, Karma Cannon for defense and interruption. These were like the best cards, of course. Rise of Light was a little bit mad today, but you gotta play it. Like the card is amazing. Maboku was like MVP. I want to play 60 today, so I played because of the dragons. So I played IDP, but this was the most terrible card of the deck today. So I'm not gonna run this anymore. Two-dimensional barrier. This was more of like a local pick, not local pick, but I expect like voiceless voice, branded a lot, and yeah, this came up a lot. For the extra deck, we play triple Opabinia. This is the most important one. The third one never comes up, or rarely comes up. So maybe I'm gonna cut to one of this, but I don't think so. I like it to have the option. To the animal Acaris, this is like your plus one, your destruction. This back in the day, this was your win more card, but at this point, you can make it so much easier with the dragon soldier dragons, the laundry dragon mate. This card is just bonkers. You play one toad, but now this is your win more card. One gigantic sprite. This I'm gonna cut for I think Centaurea because the current format because I talked to my friends who also play Paleozoic that we need a generic rank two that just walks over SP Little Knight. SP Little Knight is not a use problem, but can chain block you very easily. So this is going to be like Sky Cavalry Centaurea or maybe like Mosquito or something. Down Earth, double Zeus. Zeus is like amazing. This was the MVP, Typhon. The only cards that's not legal anymore for the new formats Link Rebo. But yeah, this is obvious just gonna be replaced with Anima, so easy. And then play Canberra Wrestler. This card was actually the spice of the tournament because with Canberra Wrestler we do the line to Core Animon into Zealantis. And because you made Zealantis with Core Animon, you are waterlocked. You cannot summon anything more than water. So you clear the board of your opponent, but because you are the one that special summons everything, your opponent doesn't get any monsters back unless you banish fires with Silentis. So shout out to the Morensis community because they always do that shit. So we stole that trick from them. The side deck, this is also basically a rip off of Joshua Smith. This I didn't do once, but I did it a lot during locals. This this is for the people who don't know. This is for time because Scatshot's notorious for time. But with Morella and everything and all the milling power, you just send this and then banish this and send this for time. And you play three, so maybe it's also a Raigeki. One of the MVPs of the tournament in the side deck was Witchy Strike because Baron was still legal, but I will keep playing it onwards just because of Voiceless Voice. Voiceless Voice is not like an easy matchup. It's also not, yeah, it's not easy, but it's also not difficult if you know what to do against it. But I didn't know what to do against it, so I just sided in Witch Strike, and it fixed a lot of problems. Needy Grounds, I never used it this tournament. I sided it in against Salomon Great, which I lost by the way. Two Fairy Winds. This was my attack against Runic Stun. I did this like 3 times against Runic Stun matchup in round two. Uh, Two Metaverse and two Zombie World for Fluan Race, but I didn't face any Fluan Race, so this was not used. Uh, that was the deck profile. A couple of shoutouts to Luc Vermeulen and Rob Jansen. Those are my two Paleo brothers who I deck built a lot with. Shout out to Alexander for driving me there, and that's it. Uh, like and subscribe to Hakuna Matata, and maybe see you another time. Bye.